So in Dubai, the most popular way to buy property has been through off-plan investments, buying something that is not fully built yet or is just launching right now. You can start off with an EOI, putting in money saying I'm interested in the project. Then once it launches and you get all the details, then you can select if you like the project or not. If you do, you just have to put down 5, 10, 20% depending on the project. And then you just have to make your monthly or quarterly or semi-annual installments or whatever the payment plan is, right? And this has been extremely popular for the last 5, 10 years. People have been investing in off-plan, making a lot of money and, reinvesting their profits back into off-plan projects. It was even so crazy at one point before some regulations where people would even just make the EOI, they would get the allocation and immediately flip their property. So for example, they would make the EOI, make the minimum payment. Once they made the minimum payment, they would find another buyer who is just right behind them ready to make that payment and take that property over. They would then take that property over and then they would do the same thing. They would sell it to someone behind them. And to give you a visual, even back in the day when you couldn't actually buy a property online, digitally, and you'd have to go in line and do it, some people would actually have these tokens, like physical tokens, and they would get it and then they would just sell it to someone literally behind them in line. So the property market has changed here so much and people have made so much money in the last 10 years in off-plan, but more than ever, I've been seeing a lot of off-plan investments that have started to concern me a little bit. So the thing with off-plan is you should definitely make money, right? Like you should make money. You should be buying something that is undervalued, something that is below market price. Why? Because it's not built yet. Why would you pay full price for something that is not built yet? But more than ever, I've been starting to see a little bit more projects selling that have the appreciation already priced in. Depending on the area where you invest, depending on the developer, all these things are starting to shift. So more than ever, I've been seeing projects that are, let's say, 2,000 dirhams per square foot off plan. And if you look at a ready property in the same area, it's also 2,000 dirhams per square foot for the same product. Of course, I'm not talking about different levels of product. Like, let's say you're getting a luxury apartment and it's 3,500 to 4K per square foot. Of course, that's going to be different than a regular, basic, generic apartment, right? But for the same product, should an off-plan be cheaper than a ready property? Historically, it always was cheaper, but now more than ever, off-plan investments are just so attractive to people that it's starting to reach some sort of equilibrium where an off-plan property is actually the same price as a ready, and in some cases, even more expensive than a ready property. Why am I saying this? I get on so many calls with people that tell me, Kevin, I'm gonna call you out if you're watching this video, Kevin, I wanna buy in JVT. Jumeirah Village Triangle. And I'm like, okay, yeah, sure. Is there a reason why you want to buy there? He's like, yeah, so my friends told me that there's going to be a lot of appreciation in that area. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I mean, sure, the area is appreciating. It's a good area. I think it's a nice area to invest. Are you looking to buy ready or off plan? And they're telling me off plan. I'm like, okay, great. So what's the price per square foot that you're paying for your property? And they're like, oh, I don't know. I'm like, what do you mean you don't know? This is literally what you need to look at if you're trying to make an investment decision. The price per square foot and then compared to the market price. So I took a look at it. Price per square foot was around 1,600 or something like that, for 1,500 dirhams per square foot for an off-plan project. And I was like, okay, let me go and compare this to ready properties in this area with the exact same amenities, with the exact same everything. Or very similar at least. One bedroom or studio or whatever he had. And I looked at it and it said 1,000 dirhams per square foot. And I'm like, okay, well, a ready property is 1,000 dirhams per square foot and your off plan is 1,500. Sure, the 1,000 dirhams per square foot is going to be an older property. So let's just say that it's 1,300 for something similar. 1,400, let's be generous, right? The off plan is still more expensive. So why are you buying off plan? Even if the area goes up in value, it doesn't mean that everything goes up in value. That's not how things work. It's concerning. People are just starting to take people's word. They're like, yeah, the agent told me it's gonna go up in value. I'm like, why is it gonna go up in value? He's like, yeah, because they told me. I'm like, who is this person telling you this information? Like, please do your research before buying anything. It's an investment, right? Make sure that you're doing this intelligently. A lot of people tell me, yeah, well, Kevin, I don't want to buy in this area because it's not near Palm Jumeirah. And I'm like, okay, so who cares if it's near Palm Jumeirah? You're doing this to make money, right? Make money from it then. Don't just buy something because you like it. You should not fall in love with an investment. It's an investment. You don't fall in love with Tesla stock or Apple stock and say, oh, I love my Tesla stock, I'm not going to take profits. Or that's not how it works. When you're buying real estate and if it's for investment purposes, do it for investment purposes. Invest. If you're buying an apartment that's for end use, of course, buy something that's for end use. There's a reason why end users pay more for properties than investors, because they're buying it for themselves to enjoy, not to specifically make money. Of course they want to make money, but not to specifically make money. And something that a lot of people tell me is like, oh, I want to use it for 3 months per year. I'm like, okay, you want to use it for 3 months per year? Great. Are you going to base your decision around the fact that you want to stay somewhere for 3 months per year? Are you going to base your decision and your return potential around the fact that you want to stay there for 3 months per year? Just go rent somewhere. Like, go rent that on Airbnb and or long term, make your money, and then rent where you want to stay for the 3 months per year. 3 months per year, why is this a common thing? Because you can get tax residency here by spending 3 months here. But my point is, generally, because I'm going a little bit off topic here, is that the markets are starting to change. Not every off-plan is a good investment. You need to look at the numbers, look at the price per square foot, look at what the buildings around are selling for, and keep in mind maybe what the supply is going to be in the area, who's developing it in the area, what's going on, is there a metro coming, is there a school coming, is there a mall coming, what's going on in these areas that can increase the value of your project. For example, 2 projects could be the exact same, but one of the projects has a school right behind it, and the other project has a mall right behind it. The mall, the school, they're both good, but maybe the 2 bedrooms and the 3 bedroom units in the area with the school behind it are the best investment decision, right? Maybe not a 1 bedroom because you have a school behind you. Maybe you want families to stay in your property. Those properties are gonna have more demand. While with the mall, maybe 1 bedroom is a better investment for you. 2, 3 bedroom, who cares? Maybe it's not as good. Of course, it depends. Keep that in mind, right? And also depends on the project itself. What's the actual allocation inside of that project? How many 2 bedrooms do they have? How many 3 bedrooms do they have? How many 1 bedrooms do they have? Do they have studios? Do they have 4 bedrooms? Like, all this kind of stuff really matters. You need to look at everything. It's not just, oh, this project is nice, this is the price per square foot. That's just the entry level decision making process. You have to look further past that to analyze and make sure that it is a good investment. So that's a full breakdown. There's a lot of projects on the market, but not that many that I love, to be honest with you. When I speak to investors, I tell them, this is what I like, this is what I like. That's it. Oh, you like that one? Yeah, it's fine, but this one is gonna make you more money. And if you guys are looking to buy real estate in Dubai, please make the right decisions, speak with the right people, get the right opinions, and then proceed with your investment. And if you want the right people to help you with this process, you can book a call using the link down below. We even help clients get the golden visa as well. We even help clients get their bank accounts set up, non-resident bank accounts, get them manager's check. We can help you set up a company. We can help you do literally anything, convert crypto to cash, to bank transfer, all this kind of stuff we can help you with. So if you're looking to move to Dubai and invest in real estate, you can book a free consultation call using the link down below. I'd be more than happy to get on a call with you or one of my partners, and then we can go from there. And if you're not ready to book a call just yet and you want to see how we got a golden visa for one of our clients with an off-plan investment that hasn't even been built yet, watch this video right here. It goes over exactly that.